everybody, it's your girl E Shark of E Shark TV, and tonight's episode I only have one hand because I'm filming from the iPhone. I didn't want to go upstairs to the little office and get all ready, but I did put lip gloss on, so I hope that was good enough for you guys. You know what I mean? I didn't get too asherific on you. But the first thing I'm going to talk about is Love and Hiphop because everyone was excited about that. I had people hitting me up. My girl Ashley was like, Erica, are you going to talk about Love and Hiphop? Enough of that other stuff. So I was like, you know what? Let's get to the Love and Hiphop. Starting off, we'll talk about Chrissy and Yandi. Okay, you ready for this? So at first, I felt like Chrissy was kind of wrong because she didn't have to hit Kimbella #1. I know that was the last episode, but she didn't have to hit Kimbella #1. I understand how she felt, but then I felt like she was getting at Yandi for no reason. I was a little confused by everything, like why you keep on jumping on Yandi. On the other hand, Yandi is slowly starting to get on my nerve because she don't leave it alone. You already know Chrissy got a problem with Kimbella. Just leave it alone. Stop constantly asking her to apologize and do things that she just ain't ready to do. I feel like you're being really pushy, and to drop that book on her, that guide to how to be a daughter-in-law, I do feel like it was really out of place because you don't know the situation. And from what I see, Mama Jones is the one that needs a guide, not Chrissy. So that was really just off-putting to me. I think Yandi is more of a friend to Kimbella, so I think that's what makes her so quick to cross the line with Chrissy. I don't know, but I did think it was kind of crossing the line. Now, do I feel like Chrissy might have hyped up the conversation to cause beef with Jimmy and Yandi? Yeah, probably so. But it seems like Jimmy and Yandi was able to work it out eventually. What I did not appreciate as somebody who tries to do my own business and get things popping myself is you do have to separate personal from business. Either you're going to be his manager or you're not. But you can't take a day off and be like, well, I'm mad. I felt disrespected, so I'm going to make us lose out on money. Because at the end of the day, that's totally unprofessional. Regardless of how you felt, you should have sucked that aside and get on to the money. And if you feel like the disrespect was too strong to work with him, then stop working with him. But one or the other. Like, I kind of feel, Jimmy, like the lesson we learned from this is we could have had $25,000. And I don't know about y'all, but I could do a lot with $1, let alone $25,000. So that's something that you don't really want to miss out on. They tried to talk about it. In the end, Yandi brought her out to dinner. But once again, this is what makes me start to not like Yandi that much. Is because Yandi was like, oh, you know, I just think it's BS that you were hurt by the book and this, that, and the third. If you come up to somebody and you trying to make amends and you trying to mediate and make it go better, you have to at least try to understand where the other person is coming from. And the #1 sign that would make me think you ain't trying to see where I'm coming from is if I tell you how I feel and you go, that's BS. That's disrespectful. You brought me out here just to tell me the way I feel is BS. Like, end the conversation. So I could see her ending that conversation. I'd have left too. So Yandi, I'm starting not to like you so much. Chrissy, you're coming back into my favor. I still love you, girl. You're still my favorite. Somebody who's not nowhere near my favorite is Olivia. I rode with Olivia last season. I thought she was cool. I wanted her to pop off. I felt like she could sing. I felt like she had talent. I was rooting for her. But what she's doing this season is really tacky. She's just like team I hate Samaya. And do I expect her to forget about everything Samaya said and they be the best of friends? No. But I do expect you not to be so taggy. Like, she be down on her every chance she get. Like, the whole heifer thing, she's getting a little porky. The pants being busted open emphasized that even more. It was funny. I laughed. I was like, hoo-hoo, button that. But that's it. There's no need to keep on going in on her every chance you get. She can't sing. You can't dance. You did a two-step. The girl tried to come and bring you some shoes, whether they was corny or not, to make amends with you. And to do something like that, you just sound really funny, Olivia. And it's a show that I love to death. I'm going to put the link on the bottom. The Scorpion Show. They went in on Olivia. And it was kind of true. Like, you want these major deals going on and stuff like that. And you constantly talking about you on another level than Samaya. Olivia, newsflash. Ain't nobody checking for you. Like, it is what it is. Your songs are old. December was alright. But it wasn't crazy out of this world. You know what I mean? You want somebody got a lot more in common than you know of. I mean, I'm gonna break it down with you. Let's have a one-on-one. I'll bring you closer. You know what I mean? Let's have a one-on-one. Number one, somebody had to live in somebody else's place. You gotta live in somebody else's place. Samaya don't have a record deal. You don't have a record deal. Stop like bigging yourself up to be Beyonce and for her just to be some minion underground artist when y'all both kind of going through the same thing. True indeed, you had some solidified fame, but it went away. You know, if you on a label and you get dropped from a label, you can't sit and tell somebody, well, at least I was on one. You still got dropped. Things still didn't work for you. So it's no need to be that mean. Either leave the girl alone completely or try to be civil. Pick one. But Olivia's just looking real salty like a hater right now. And it's not a good look at all. Okay, mama? Not a good look. Kimbella. A lot of people gonna be like, people hate on Kimbella because she's pretty. And Kimbella, well, people might do it, but I don't do it for that. I do think Kimbella is a very lovely woman. She's nice looking. She got a nice body. It's the job for her. I'm never one to hate, you know? Like, big ups to you for that. I give you your props. But I think it's really tacky how she approached Emily. Number one, the way you spread the news to Emily and everybody around was really tacky. It was her moment. You could have pulled her to the side. You could have said it at another event. People would have still been mad. I mean, it was no perfect time to do it. If you would have did it then, they'd be like, why you waited? You do it early, they'd be like, why you did it early? So I understand there was no perfect moment for it. But to do it when the girl is celebrating her independence and stuff like that, no bueno. Not cool, Kimbella. And then when you talk to her, you talk about it like, get over it. Why you still concerned about the stuff? Like, come on, not cool at all. And then when you bring her to the event, you like, well, I talked to you about it before. I don't know what to do now. Emily, you got in a good one. You made a funny Emily. I gotta give that to you. That, oh, you know, it's black men's, it suits you because nobody's had more black men in them than you. And you had my man. Like, I was like, It was funny. But she did the right thing leaving because there's no need to keep on being catty about it. Let's talk about the where the did these people come from moment, because I had two. The first one was where did Lil' Kim come from? I was like, oh, hey, good to see ya. And then the second was Tiara Marie. I was like, where did you come from? Like, what? My sponsor. That was a while ago. Like, who are you? You know, you and Emily are such good friends. I didn't see you last season. It felt like a shameless plug for some new album that's supposed to be coming out. I don't know, but whatever. If that's her friend, that's her friend. We'll keep it moving. Samaya, Reese, Boss, La Jefa. Yeah. I ain't really got nothing to say about you, Samaya. You being cool. You playing it. I think you realized that last season was a bad look for you. So now you like taking it easy, being real humble. I give you that. What I will say be careful with is this whole dating the producer dude, because it's supposed to be somebody you're doing business with. Is it a good look to be dating them? I don't know. Then again, you know the phrase nowadays is be winning. And you know what the pause was for. So, you know, not to put her out there on Front Street like that, but maybe if she does this, it'll be good for her career. So, who knows? It might be a little bit of a career move. Emily kind of disappointed me some, because with the whole fashion thing, I feel like you have opportunities people would die for. And to put your stuff on pause because of a personal situation, I feel where the guy is coming from. Like, not a good look. That poster board. Let me steady this camera so I could really get serious with y'all. A poster board, Emily? To give you a vision for the fashion? Like, come on now. I'm not even nowhere in fashion. I don't claim to have no knowledge about fashion, but I'm guarantee you I could Google a portfolio or something to get it together to express my vision, some swatches, something to express my vision more than like a freaking poster board. What is this, a 5th grade science project? Like, that was really not cool at all. I don't know what type of deal you thought you was getting from that. I hope she gets it together, because if she's been in the industry this long, styling and stuff like this, it had to be somebody that she could reach out to and go, hey, I'm thinking about doing this line. Can you be my mentor? Can you help me out? How should I present this to the company? What should I do? Like, you have these outlets, girl. Pick up the phone. And if you can't pick up the phone, hit a Google search. But She came off as real unprofessional. With that being said, I still wish her the best. I hope she does good, and I hope she makes these changes for her. Not so Fab can see her new and improved, but make the changes for you, girl, because you deserve it. Everybody deserves it, so no shade. I am excited for next week's episode when Chrissy and Kimbella sit down, because Kimbella's like, she's gonna get an apology, and I'm like, you're kind of reaching considering what happened last time. And if you go in there with that type of attitude, keep your guard up before you get teased again, okay? Because to me, like most people say, sucker punches are for suckers. And if you wasn't paying attention and put yourself in a position to get punched, then hey, that's what happens, okay? So just in case something pops off, Kimbella, my hint to you is make sure you pay attention and keep your hands up, stand a little back, get that, you know, slanted stance going on. Protect yourself at all times, Kimbella, you know, because you never know what might pop off, and you're putting yourself in that type of situation. We'll see where it goes. Hopefully everybody stays cool, nobody starts fighting, people mend, but it's a VH1 show, so I doubt that'll happen. Remember, you can check me out on my Facebook at www.facebook.com/eSharkTV. You can follow me on Twitter, where I'm always chatting about the show when it's going on, at eSharkTV. And you can find me on the website at www.esharktv.com, and there's a link under YouTube channels for the YouTube channel, so you can get this full video, stories in the daytime. Subscribe, you know, like me. If you're still watching this, you know, click the like button. What do you have to lose? And you know what? Dare I say it? If you didn't like this video, click the dislike button so I can know what's going on. So I could be like, 8 people didn't like this video. They're a hater. Or I can go, 8 people like this video. So, alright, I'm going to keep it going. I'm going to talk about this some more, you know. Alright, I'm out, y'all. Have a good week.